Hey there, it's Andrea. Hi friends. I have another stamp haul video, and this is a bunch of stamps that one of my neighbors in my Buy Nothing group gave to me. I had posted on my group that I was looking for some new stamps to play with, and you know, a couple of my neighbors, one of my neighbors was giving them, and another of my neighbors said she had some, but it was going to take a little while to get her, for her to get back to me. So I got these a little bit later than the other ones, but I'm just going to go through these stamps with you and decide which ones of them I'm going to actually keep and which ones I'm going to re-gift back into the group. If nobody is interested in the ones that I choose to re-gift, then I will probably donate them to my local scrap reuse store. It's a nonprofit. So the first one is this really big tree stamp. I really like that this is a big, okay, it's an oak tree, it says here. I don't see a price anywhere on it, so I'm surprised, and I don't see a year on it, but I really like that it's such a big stamp. Let's see here. It is like about 3.5 by 3 maybe, size wise. I think I have a card right here. I'm gonna try not to fudge it, but here, so just kind of holding it over the card just to see how big it would be. It's a pretty decent size. I don't know that I would get a lot of use out of it. I don't want to let it go though, because it's such a nice quality stamp and it's large, but I'm just not sure if I would use it. I feel like it would be really nice on kind of like a sympathy card maybe, if I'm, trying to think of something to fill that empty space on a card. I think having a lot of empty space conveys the wrong message. It's too symbolic. So maybe I will keep that one. We'll see. This looks like kind of a border stamp. Elongated flower. It looks like $12.99 is the original price. I mean, I could see myself using this for a wedding or something like that. It doesn't look like it actually spells anything out with the flowers. It's just kind of a random floral pattern. I don't know, I could see that being, it's the same, it's like this, yeah, it's like almost the same length or height as a card. I think this is gonna go into my maybe pile. I'm not sure. So let's see. This is cute, a little like border, photo border. I feel like if I had a Valentine sentiment that fit right in here, this would be cute, and it would be potentially really, I'm just thinking out loud, really fun to stamp this on vellum and then cut it out and then glue it on something and like have a little window, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But it's not perfectly, it's kind of like hand drawn almost, so I'm not sure. But this is pretty cute. I do really like it. It's just simple and it's kind of vintage looking. Okay, yes, look, 1982 to 1997, a stamp in the hand company. That is really cute. I don't know why, it's just vintage and charming, adorable. I kind of like that. Let's see here. There's a few. You're invited, time, date, place, phone, RSVP. Yeah, I don't think I would really use this. I am just not a person that writes or sends invitations to things. I don't really host parties or get-togethers. I'm too busy crafting up in my scrap room and nobody is invited. It's just me. I'm just kidding. I do invite friends over. It's just I'm not usually having parties. I don't have a big enough place to have a group of people. So I think I'm going to get rid of that one or give it away. This one says, hooray for you. It almost looks unused. It's barely got any ink on it. I just don't see myself using this. It's a very nice stamp. Very good quality. Wow. But no, and I just don't see myself using this. So I'm going to put it over here. Let's see here. This is adorable. I don't know why I like this so much. Okay, it's called Beethoven Bear by Hero Arts, and it's from 1993. Yeah, it is a bear playing piano. I don't know what I would do with this. I honestly don't, but it's so cute. So I can't resist it. And I'm gonna keep it. I'm keeping that one. He belongs with me. That's all there is to it. Let's see, this one says simplify. I mean, I get behind this message entirely, but I don't know that I would use it on a card. And I don't really know what I would do with it if I don't want to use it on a card. So I'm going to put that over here in my not keeping pile. Okay, interesting. This looks like it might be a symbol of some kind. Like, I don't know if that's another language or if it's just, you know, doodly drawing, but it says 2004 Stamp Magic. I don't know. Like, I'm tempted to keep it just because it kind of looks interesting, but I also don't want to just keep it because of that. It's also really sticky and full of grime and stuff. I don't know. I think I'm going to keep it and just, I can always regift it later. Okay, this one is also looks very vintage. It's called Garden Bunny. What is that? JRL Design. This is a very cute, very vintage little stamp. It's got some ink or something on it that's very sticky looking, and it looks like a nightmare to clean. But it looks like it almost is like some holly and some leaves and things. I don't really, this doesn't appeal to me very much, but at the same time, it looks like it would be really fun to stamp and color in. With, you know, markers or something. I feel like somebody would really enjoy doing that. Not me, probably. It almost gives me like an Easter, you know, with this, it's like a giant, that's what it is. It's a giant carrot. I didn't recognize this because this is not what carrot leaves look like. But, and then the little patchwork heart on it is really cute, but I just don't know who I would send that to, or who, you know, it's almost the same size as the tree, and I'm having a really tough time figuring out what I'm going to do with the tree other than sympathy cards, so I really don't know who I'd send this to or give it to. It's so cute, though. Like, I love that vintage kind of patchworky theme, Garden Bunny, but I just don't know. I don't know that it's for me. Okay. I have a fish, 1996 Stampin' Up! I feel like this probably came in a kit with some other stamps for like a Father's Day theme or like an outdoors theme of camping, fishing, hiking theme, but by itself, a fish stamp is not something I see myself really using. So I'm going to put that in the go away pile. This looks like kind of like a Chinese symbol drawing for clouds. It's really pretty. I like it, but I also don't see myself using it. I don't know. I want it, but I don't feel like I would use it at all. And I don't want to just keep it for keeping's sake. So, I don't know. I mean, maybe it would be just a fun, like, in the background thing, or I just don't know. What would be the theme of a card that you would send with this, or how would you use this? I'm just like, no ideas, zero ideas. I'm putting it in my giving away pile. There's a stamp with the symbol for tea. There's no, what does that say? Stamp Magic 2003. I can't see a good reason that I would keep this. I'm not in the process of making tea. I'm not sure if this is even accurate, that this actually says tea. I want to believe it. I'm sure I could Google it and look, but I don't really know how I'd use it or what what the use case scenario would be. So I'm gonna put that over there with the go-aways. Okay, this is like a little winter scene with some birds and a tree that looks like it's covered in snow and like a little field of snow and it's snowing in the background in a double framed circle. And this kind of looks like a bit hand drawn, but I don't know, I kind of like this. It also looks like there's a few details in here that aren't in the picture, maybe. So, I'm kind of interested. I want to stamp this and see how it looks, but I don't have any paper right in front of me right now, so. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep this. I am always looking for Christmas stamps, and I think just looking at this stamp, this would be really cute to put as a snow globe stamp, or I have a bunch of these, excuse my arm, excuse my reach, but I have a bunch of these, look, I can't even grab the right circle, a bunch of these circles that are punched out, that's just the right size to to stamp this image onto, if I could get it lined up right, just right. Something like that, and then stamp it. Too bad I can't put it in my stamp platform, but it looks like it would just fit perfectly. And I mean, I could always just punch it out after I've stamped it. But then that could be a really cute ornament. It could be a snow globe theme. So I think I'm going to keep this because I feel like I could get some use out of this. So out of these, I had one that was sort of in my maybe pile. I just don't see myself using this. It is very lovely, though. I feel like it would be really pretty in a pastel color in the background or on the edge of a card, maybe. I just don't, that's not the way I typically use my stamps, and that is not something I can see myself really getting a lot of use out of. So the ones that I'm going to keep, I'm not going to put them back in the bag, but these are the ones I'm keeping just to refresh your memory. It's really only 5 stamps, 5 stamps. I don't know why I can't count there, but that's not very many. I'm kind of proud of myself for not hoarding things, even though I like them. I mean, other than this one, that's so cute. I can't resist this little freaking bear piano. I will find a way to make something out of this. I want you guys, if you're watching this, to challenge me to make a card with this bear piano. I don't know what it will be about, but it'll happen. It needs to happen. So I'm going to move these up. And I don't know what I will do with this. It almost looks like Native American or something like that symbol. Like a petroglyph. I love that. I think it looks cool though. And then the rest of these, I just don't see myself using. I will put them back in my little bag and re-gift them on my Buy Nothing group. That one is very sticky. But these ones I think they are all in pretty decent condition, but just to be safe, on the safe side, or I don't know, there's no non-safe, but like this one is very grimy, very sticky looking. There's like hairs coming out of it, so that one needs a little bit of attention. And then this one, you know, a few of them have some ink stains on them, and I just want to clean them up and make them feel, because you know, sometimes when you get stuff secondhand, it just doesn't feel as nice until it's cleaned up. Like, you know, you buy some thrift clothes and then you wash them and then you hang them on your hanger, or you iron them or whatever, and then they suddenly look nice and you're excited to wear them. But when you just have them crumpled up in a bag, they don't look very appealing. So I'm going to clean these up along with I had a few others that I got in a different haul on my Buy Nothing group. So I'm going to clean those up, and if you're interested in seeing the video on how I clean up those stamps, these used stamps, let me know in the comments. I'm also curious if there is a stamp that is in this bag that I didn't keep that you think I should have kept. Tell me why in the comments. I'm curious. Sometimes I just really don't know how I would use a stamp, but because I mostly send cards to people for like a more of an emotional support or an uplift or inspirational purpose. So there's a lot of times where I'm looking at a stamp and I just don't know how I would use it. So I would love to know if there's something that I missed. You know, I just missed a great idea that you think I should know and maybe rethink whether I should keep that stamp or not. So let me know, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!